I'll hear from the member for Paterson.
Thanks, Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence. What's being done to build Australia's standing in the Indo-Pacific and to play our part in protecting regional security and the rules-based international order?
Give the call to the Minister for Defence and the Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, can I thank the member for her question and acknowledge her commitment to the defence families of our country. On Monday, I represented Australia at the inaugural Korea-Pacific Leaders Summit in Seoul, which was a welcome step forward in Korea's engagement with the countries of the Pacific Island Forum. And I was able to hear from and speak with most of the Pacific's leaders. Security in the Pacific is grounded in the 2018 Boe Declaration, which has at its heart the idea that the Pacific's security should come from the Pacific family itself, which is a profoundly important principle. But of all the security threats which are faced by the countries of the Pacific, far and away the greatest is the existential threat of climate change which is faced by the countries of the Pacific, which is why the change in Australia's policy under the Albanese government of seeing our country put on a serious path to net zero emissions by 2050 has completely transformed our relationship with the countries of the Pacific, which is so important in terms of our own national security. Now, Mr Speaker, yesterday I met with President Yoon of Korea and Defence Minister Jong-sop Lee. In November, Korea published its own Indo-Pacific strategy, and seen alongside the Defence Strategic Review and our government's response to it, it is really remarkable the similarity in the way in which both of our countries are seeing the world, because we both understand that our respective nations' security lies in the collective security of the region in which we live and the maintenance of the global rules-based order within that region. Now, we have a huge economic relationship with Korea. They are our fourth largest trading partner. And so yesterday, Minister Lee and I decided that the 2011 Defence MOU, which underpins our defence relationship, should be revitalised but more significantly upgraded so that our defence partnership reflects the significance of our overall bilateral relationship. And he and I will have an opportunity to meet on a number of occasions now over the next coming months to pursue this, the first of which will be this weekend at the Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore. And the keynote speaker at that dialogue is the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister and I are heading off to Singapore tomorrow. And this affirms the seriousness with which Australia is now being taken within the world. When we came to office just over a year ago, Australia was drifting in a sea of broken relationships. But over the last 12 months, all of that has changed as Australia has taken its rightful place of...
The time has concluded.